Jeff Blankman joined right now by Jason Fett, the head wrestling coach for the Audubon Wheelers as they hosted at Griswold and Atlantic tonight. Wheelers going 1-1 on the night. We'll start off with the Griswold matchup. Coach, what kind of stood out for you there?
Well, first off, there's a lot of openings, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is, I guess. So
how do you battle through that? How do you keep the kids focused and ready to go kind of almost immediately?
It just goes so fast, just getting warmed up. I guess we were kind of used to it because Tuesday night we had wrestled them over at West Harrison, and both of those teams had a lot of openings. Granted, we've got several, but they definitely had several, a few more than we did. So it just goes really fast. You just got to get your guys, tell them, hey, you got to be ready to go because your number's going to come up pretty fast. So,
did you expect anything different or see anything different from Griswold tonight from what you had saw over at West Harrison Tuesday?
No. There a few guys I think maybe weren't ready. They saw the sophomore after the name and maybe didn't give some of our guys. And that would have been, I think, Dustin Andrews didn't give some of the guys some of the respect that they deserved. And so I saw them come out a little hungrier tonight on a few of our guys, but we were still able to pull off the wins with the matches. So,
which were the matches for you guys in that Griswold match that you thought kind of stood out for you and helped you pick up the win?
Just we're real solid right there through those middle weights.
Mm-hmm.
From Jake Mulford, I know he didn't wrestle there, but from Jake Mulford to Jake Saul, then you go to Dustin Andreessen, Matt Smith-Peterson, and they're pretty solid. They're a pretty solid group right there. So,
and they wrestled well for you against Atlantic as well. You ended up losing the Atlantic one, but a lot of that due to your opens, because in the matches you guys wrestled in that one, it was a pretty even match.
Right, yeah. When it comes down to where we had somebody against their wrestler, I think we would have come out on top, just on a match-to-match basis, but because of the openings, we have too many openings compared to their squad. They've got a lot of kids out. It's fun to see that there's still, that they're still that strong. We're working on that, trying to get some numbers back into our program here, but that takes a little time. So.
Jacob Saul started a little slow in that Atlantic match. He ended up rallying back, though, and got himself a nice pin. What did you think stood out for him in that one?
Just to keep plugging away, and you do that and not give up and not get down on yourself, and just keep after it, and good things will happen.
Has that been the thing that's been what's been most impressive for you so far this year with this team?
Well, it's been. Like I said, their duels, there's so many openings. It was hard to really get an idea as to what we need to be working on and where we're at. Tonight we got a little bit better picture just because we had a few more matches. But yeah, we work, talk about that in practice. Just don't ever give up, and I would say that's something that's probably carried over from football too. They had a pretty successful football season this year. And hoping it kind of carries on through the wrestling season. So,
well, Coach, appreciate you joining us here tonight. Congratulations on the 3-1 start to the season.
Thank you.